Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to be talking about the puzzle rooms that you can be find What the fuck? I want to talk about the puzzle rooms that you can find in the sanctuary. So some of these rooms may be rooms that you've probably seen, but not known what to actually do in them, or you've probably seen someone else actually activate the room, but you didn't actually know what they did to actually get the room to do the thing that you saw them do. So and plus, to be honest, I was just farming Volca, and I was just seeing these rooms doing it, and I thought to myself, you know what, I could make a video about this, so why not? So that's what I'm doing now, right? So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and all that good stuff, and yeah, cool. Side note, I just want to kind of preface that I'm not gonna be going over the hidden rooms, meaning like for example, the little hidden room that you can find at the beginning of the map or at the end of the map. You know, I'm not gonna be going over those rooms so much, only because I feel like those type of rooms are kind of well known at this point now, and being honest, it doesn't require kind of a guide. It's kind of common sense. Once you see like the crates on your mini map, you kind of just figure it out that by just going close to it and all sorts, right? There are some hidden rooms which require a bit more things to actually do or to figure it out, right? That aren't so clear. I think I included one of them in this video, but other than that, I didn't want to include all of them, only because it would, first, the video may be too long, and second of all, I just didn't fucking want to do it. So yeah, but that being said, let's just go straight into the video. Okay, so this first room, I'm gonna call it I don't know what to call this room, so I'm gonna dub this room the training room, only because you get to actually use this as a training room if you buy it from Lloyd downstairs back in the base. So in this training room, there's actually a puzzle, there's actually a secret room that you can get to in this room. So once you get in, you'll see this big ass hand stretching out, actually raising up to the ceiling. In the ceiling where that hand is, there's actually a hidden room that you can actually get to. So once you get into the room and you run up these stairs, there's a little floating orb that you can actually interact with and get the room open. So once you get into your Tenno mode and you shoot the orb with your operator, the little room on the top will open up, and then you would be able to then go up into the room and parkour your way up like me with my 6 skills, and actually go and get all the rewards up there, like Volca, some extra crates and all that good stuff. Okay, so this next room is quite large, and if you've ever seen it, there's a lot that it looks like there's going on to get to the rewards here. But yeah, once you see this room, right across from the door, right in front of you actually, there's a door that's locked with a bunch of loot behind it that you can go and retrieve for yourself. But you gotta solve the little puzzle here to actually get the door open. So I'm gonna dub this room the Tesla puzzle room, only because it looks like it has a big Tesla tower just rotating left and right? So when you get into this room, you're going to go up to these stairs, you're going to go left, and then you can go all up to these stairs. You're going to activate this terminal, and then you're going to shoot the little floating orb on the left side, and then you're going to do the same on the right side. The only thing you're not doing on the right side is hacking a terminal. But once you get to the right side, you're going to wait for the Tesla tower thing to come towards your way, and once it's on its way to you, you shoot it, and then you're going to go down to the middle of the room to that first terminal. You're going to notice it slowed down, and then once it's slowed down, you can just activate the terminal, and once you activate the terminal, the Tesla tower will then boil up, and then it will shoot its electrical beam onto the ground, raising a platform for you to actually jump across and parkour your way across, and then the door will now open. Once the door's open, you can then go in and actually activate. Then you can actually go and grab all the rewards inside and any extra stuff that you find inside of there. Cool. So this next puzzle room, I don't know what to dub this, but I'm gonna call it I don't know. I'm gonna call it the orb room, the orb puzzle room. So in this orb puzzle room, you're gonna come into this room and you're gonna realize that there are 4 orbs that are planted in the ground. One of these orbs are empty, whilst the other 3 it's filled. So our aim is to get that orb filled up with whatever that substance is inside of there, and get the puzzle sorted. So what you're gonna do, as you can imagine, like all these other puzzles, you're gonna go into your operator mode, and then you're going to look directly up into the ceiling, and you're going to see again one of these floating orbs. You're going to shoot the floating orbs, and that will actually fill the empty orb with the substance, and then the platform will start to raise down. Once it raises down, then you can take all the rewards that you see on the side, but you can also go along the ventilation, break that shaft there, and take the rewards that you see up there and bullet jump all the way to the top and take any rewards that you see along the side there, and then you would have completed that room. Okay, so this next room is, I just want to put a pin in this puzzle room real quick and just say this puzzle room here is, I'm going to say, a bit unique, as I've played through every mission about 5 times and I haven't got this puzzle room spawn in any mission other than the disruption missions. So, and each time I played the disruption mission, I've gotten this puzzle room to spawn each and every time. So I'm pretty confident to say that this puzzle room here is a 100% guaranteed spawn rate in your match if you play the disruption missions. Obviously, sometimes it can be closer, sometimes it can be really close to you, like quite literally right next to you when you come out of spawn, and sometimes it may be on the furthest ends of the map. But rest assured, it will spawn once you jump into one of these missions. Right, just want to put out there, just in case you think you can jump into survival and find this room. Trust me, I was in multiple survivals trying to find this room. I found jack shit, so don't waste your time. So anyways, this room is most probably the most puzzly room out of all of them that you're probably going to spend a bit of time actually solving, right? But I'm gonna dub this room the rune room puzzle room. What? The puzzle rune room. That's what I'm gonna name it. The puzzle rune room. All right. Anyways, so once you get into this room, as you can tell, this room is quite big, and our aim is to open up the ground beneath us and grab the rewards underneath us. So the first thing we're gonna do is go over to where this table is, and you're going to interact with it. And once you interact with it, you're going to see these 4 runes pop up. Once you see these 4 runes pop up, our aim is to actually put in the runes in order from left to right, from how it is presented to us on the table. So now you see, it sounds pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. You interact with the table, a sequence pop up, you punch in the code, punch in the runes the same way, left to right, that you see, and then the door opens up. Practically it. But if you're doing it your first time, you may not know where to look to find these runes and where to go. There are 8 locations in this room where the runes can pop up. The locations will be the same location each and every time you play this puzzle room. They will spawn each and every time in the same spot, but the actual rune on each location will change each playthrough you go through, right? So it kind of just one of those things. You just gotta once you learn the locations, then you just gotta get good at remembering what rune is what. I like to give each rune a kind of a nickname in my head of what it actually looks like to me, and then just go through it like that, right? So you have these 8 locations. I'm going to show, you'll see them throughout the video here. And once you actually see all the locations, then you're going to go back to the table, see what the sequence is left to right, and then you're gonna go back and shoot the rune on the wall to interact with it, and then once you do it, it's gonna glow up, and once you put all of the sequence in, the floor underneath will start to open up, and then once it opens up, you can actually go down and pick up all of the rewards that you see underneath you, and then you would have completed the puzzle rune room. Fucking shit, man, what the fuck. Alright, cool. So, this next room isn't a puzzle room, to be honest, but I wanted to include it only because I see a lot of people just in some parties of mine just not knowing how to get into some of these rooms, and they're just panicking, seeing the Evoker inside of there and just not being able to get in. So I just wanted to include this one, even though it's not a puzzle room. But in this room, you'll see these two doors. Both these doors are locked with a glass window behind, seeing all the rewards and goodies inside. And you may be wondering how to get inside of there. So the way to get into this room is that you'll go into the middle of the room where this bit is. You'll be looking directly where the door is towards the reward, to the loot that you want to get to. You'll walk up this little ledge, and then you shoot the ventilation. Once you shoot the ventilation, you'll run across, and that is practically it. Once you get across, you just drop down, and then you see you're in the room, and you can pick up all the loot and reward that is there for you. You interact with the door, and then it's open. That is pretty much it. And I'm gonna just add this as a little bonus clip. As I was running through the map and just doing my own stuff, I came across this thing. Right, I came across this thing and I was kind of interested on it, and I thought, that's kind of interesting. What happens if I land on it? And I landed on it, and this happened. And then I thought, alright, that was kind of interesting. We jump again and again and again and again, and I was thinking that's pretty cool, you know. And I just thought this was kind of interesting. You know, something to do. It kind of looks like something, you know, if you have someone else just standing outside, it kind of looks like something if someone's jumping up and down on it, but you know, whatever, who am I? But yeah, just wanted to include that. But no, other than that, that's practically it. So I hope that's all the puzzle rooms that you can find in this map. I'm pretty sure 100% that those are all the puzzle rooms, not really including the secret rooms. Again, rooms like you'd have to go down the little secret rooms to find extra stuff that don't involve so much of a puzzle to solve, to be honest. Kind of like the ventilation one, those type of ones I didn't really want to include in this type of video. I included this one only because I found it interesting, but other ones I found them kind of simple to interact with. But yeah, but for the puzzle room specifically, that actually requires you to kind of think a bit. Let me know how you found it. Did you know about these rooms? Did you not know about them? Did you find it kind of easy when you first went through them? And yeah, hopefully it helped you guys out. And that's pretty much it. All right, okay, bye.